What's going on, people? Special, amazing, one day only, people. DeWALT deal of the day. We got some special ones here, folks. Some really solid deals today from DeWALT. We're going to take a look at them. Mostly revolves around the outdoor power equipment. Getting into that season, although it's 28 degrees and we have snow on the ground. It snowed last night here, April 10th, snowing, and I don't know when I'm actually going to be able to use this kind of stuff for my business because of this freaking weather, man. Just about had it. But anyway, let's take a look. Some great deals here. Let's start with this trimmer and excuse me, hedge trimmer. Now, let me hit it first. Let me see. Let me. All right, if you've heard me talk about this, DeWALT was really one of the first major brands to come out with a 20-volt outdoor power equipment line. Okay, you know, Makita was probably the first, but it really wasn't anything to speak of. You know, obviously Ryobi has had their outdoor power equipment platform for a while, but this came out probably around 3 or 4 years now. I don't know why I'm having such a problem. Unbelievable. Give me a second. All right, I think we got it. All right. So, like I said, one of the first kits that really, moved up to the, commercial type, specs of some of the gas-powered equipment. The hedge trimmer here, 2,800 strokes per minute. Nothing gas-like, gas around 3,500 to, all the way up to 4,500 strokes per minute. But again, this is an older platform, guys. 3-4 years, but very well made, very light. You got a 13-inch swath with the trimmer. I like the trimmer too. I really like this 20-volt trimmer. It's just that the Milwaukee is so much better. It's just hard to explain. And I wouldn't say so much better. What I would say is that it's so gas-like. The major part of it is the head. The head on this is a little funky, but the major difference is this is only 13-inch swath compared to the Milwaukee, which is 16. And you can take the cover off the Milwaukee. So I usually run it around 17, 18-inch because I don't have a cover on it. But I liked this when I used it. I used this probably for like 3 months, probably 2016, and it did everything I asked it to do. Very, very solid trimmer. For the homeowner, you'll have no issues with this. If you're in the DeWALT platform, you have a lot of extra batteries. You will absolutely love this trimmer. I recommend it. I think DeWALT's 20-volt line is better than their 40 and their 60-volt line. Only because the tools really aren't, better, so to speak, but they're cheaper, $269. They're just so much lighter, and to have the batteries that can do your drill, your impact, your shop vac, or, some of the specialty tools, DeWalt's 20-volt lights, etc., to go into their 40-volt platform, where you can just really use it with like 6 or 7 tools. It just makes more sense. And a lot of the power numbers are the same. This is probably my favorite hedge trimmer, lithium ion hedge trimmer. It is super light, guys. Super light. You hear me talk about it in a lot of videos. It's awesome. You got a 22-inch blade on it. It's just a really nice hedge trimmer, probably my favorite. I'm just kind of looking at it, string trim with bonus hedge trimmer. So I think with this, and it comes with a spool of 08 line. Yeah, and that's the big thing too. You could really only use 0.80 trimmer line with the DeWALT. With the Milwaukee, you can go up to 0.95. That's what I use in it. So that's the big difference too. It's just the Milwaukee is a very commercial like trimmer. It's made for the pro, for the commercial guy. Some people might say, "Oh, it's lithium ion," but Milwaukee geared it for a certain sector, and I personally think it performs really well. You're saving $59. I'm just trying to see if you get 2 batteries with this or not, because getting 2 would make a real big difference. Number of batteries included, 1. Yeah, I can't recommend this actually, guys. I'm sorry. It's good though. Like everything I said about it is true. And if you're in the DeWALT line, you could definitely go with it. But I just did a video the other day on the Milwaukee that's $299. And with the Milwaukee, you get the hedge trimmer, which just does 2,800 strokes per minute. I believe the Milwaukee does 3,400. A little bit heavier and not as comfortable to use, but definitely a little bit more powerful. But that kit is $299 with a 9 amp hour battery. You're only getting a 5 with this one. And like I said, guys, not that this is bad. It's for a homeowner, you would love it. But that Milwaukee trimmer and hedge trimmer kit is a monster. And without it, $30 more, no doubt would I go with that over this. I spent a lot of time talking on that. And actually, like I said, I thought it came with 2 batteries. I was actually very surprised because it's really not that much of a deal here. I mean, like I said, you're saving $50. 260 now. This is no good. Waste right here. I mean, you can get this blower for $99. I don't know what the deal is with this, unless again if you get 2 batteries, and I still wouldn't get this. I've seen this actually on clearance for like $89.99. I like this blower. You guys have known. I actually prefer this blower over the Milwaukee also, believe it or not. Now, that's the old style. Only reason it's very comfortable. It's very, it's just very balanced. The runtime is killer with this blower. It's not as powerful as the Milwaukee, but again, that's Gen 1. So, to be honest with you, I don't even know if they're making the Gen 1 blower anymore. They came out with the Gen 2, like I said, in January. And hopefully, I mean, we got snow on the ground. I'll have that review out this week. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. 1 battery, yeah, no good. I mean, I've seen this for $109, and I've seen this for $89. So $269. I don't know what is going on. Let's take another look. Oh man. So excited to see these deals, man. And I haven't been that impressed. I mean, I can't get it to work. Again, this one's pretty good at this. I mean, here's the 6479. Are you at? Whoa. All right, guys. I apologize. There's absolutely nothing here. I mean, the best thing here is, I mean, probably this generator. I mean, 5,700 watts for $599. I mean, that's a little high. DeWALT, I mean, 1.8 gallons per minute. That's awful low there for $499. Yeah, guys, I came out very happy. I honestly thought all these 20-volt kits, I would think, just because, the Milwaukee's $299. All right. Commercial grade. And I'm thinking, all right, well, DeWalt's going to probably give you another battery, maybe $30 cheaper. And it's just not there, guys. I mean, I would probably go with this one because the trimmer is pretty nice. I mean, this chainsaw one is pretty cool. I mean, you're really getting the string trimmer for $100 because I think this is $199 for the chainsaw here, the 20-volt chainsaw. It's a 12-inch chainsaw, $199 with a 5 amp hour battery. So you're getting this for $100. Might make sense. I really, really loved the Flex Volt, and I think from everything that I've heard, it's really the only good tool in that Flex Volt outdoor lineup. The string trimmer, again, kind of has that funky head to it. I hear it's very heavy. Again, that's why the Milwaukee is just such a great tool. We use these things. They're like attached to us. We use them constantly. And I mean, by the end of the day, man, you're hurting a little bit. And you want something as light as it can be. And the Milwaukee is just such a light trimmer. To put it this way, a lot of this stuff is very similar. The one standout is the Milwaukee trimmer. After that, you might like the Makita blower better than the DeWALT. You might like the Milwaukee blower better than the Makita. I mean, they all kind of have their pros, but there's no comparing that Milwaukee trimmer to any other lithium-ion trimmer out there, in my opinion. Chainsaw too, same thing. You might like the Makita a little bit better than the DeWALT. I mean, it's really close. Like I said, gun to my head, I'd probably take the Makita. I mean, but this was a very, very awesome chainsaw. Very powerful, very easy to use, very light. I love the chain tightening system on this Flex Volt. But the other stuff, the blower is absolutely one of the worst blowers I've ever used. It's heavy. It has absolutely no power. So I would definitely rule this $479 kit out. Oh, this is a long video. 500. There's some other kits here. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. Don't fall for this stuff, guys. This is really some crazy prices here. I'm absolutely shocked. Well, here you got the trimmer with the hedge trimmer. You get the hedge trimmer here. Blower, 2 batteries. This is $499. This is $529. I mean, what's going on? And then they got another one right here for $527. I mean, what's the difference between? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This blower looks different than this. This might be. I mean, does DeWalt have a new 20-volt blower out? Maybe. I don't think so. I would expect an update pretty soon. Let me tell you, that blower looks freaking different, man. I'm going to have to check the specs. We know the first blower had 90 miles per hour, 400 CFM. Yeah, 400 CFM, 90 miles. That's the same one. Obviously, let me go back. We spent some time on this video. I'm very apologize here. And whoever watched this whole video, I kind of want to say, I don't want to condemn you at all. I want to love you and yearn. You ever yearn? I yearn. I feel myself yearning quite often. Yeah, $4.99 with too bad. I wouldn't buy any of this stuff, guys. I hate to say it. I really like it, man. You know, I did the big spiel in the beginning on how much I love the 20-volt line. I think the 40-volt line, none of it is on sale here. And I don't even know if Home Depot carries the 40-volt stuff anymore. There's some good tools in it. You're just spending a lot of money. You know, we got the new DeWALT lawnmower coming out. I'm excited for that. I think that could be a real game changer. I mean, it's priced for $3.99, and even the 40-volt, again, that's kind of geared more towards the commercial guy, but they want $4.99 for a chainsaw and a trimmer here. $500 for, you know, when you can get the Milwaukee for $2.99. Obviously, you're not getting the chainsaw, but you're getting the hedge trimmer. I don't know, guys. I think this is a failed attempt of DeWALT trying to, and I love DeWALT, and I don't want, you know, because every time I say something, it's either I'm a DeWALT fanboy, I'm a Makita fanboy, I'm a Milwaukee fanboy, I'm a Bosch fanboy. I never get I'm a Rigid fanboy, but yeah, you have to go with the Milwaukee stuff. Again, you know, like I said, I love this hedge trimmer. I would take this hedge trimmer over any hedge trimmer made. That's how much I like this DeWALT hedge trimmer. It does what it's supposed to do. It's light. That's the main thing. 2,800 strokes per minute is plenty for anything that me and my guys are hedge trimming. So, then, and this trimmer is awesome. There's nothing bad to say about it. The swath's a little small, 13-inch, but for someone who doesn't know any different, 13-inch is fine. You gotta remember, when these lithium-ion string trimmers came out, they were doing like 9, 10 inches. So 13 is pretty good, but you know, the Milwaukee's doing 60. I mean, 94 GT Coupe, you guys know him. He borrowed his buddy's Milwaukee. And he was, you know, let me tell you, it changed his mind real quick. How much he really liked that trimmer. And everyone I've talked to, a lot of commercial guys, you can go on the lawn care community, and whoever got one of the Milwaukee trimmers, a lot of them aren't even using gas anymore. And these are the two best tools for lithium-ion technology, really. You know, you could throw in the chainsaw too. Blowers are a little bit, you know, they're getting better. Ego are the kings of the blowers, but you know, it's a very one-dimensional platform. But you know, they have a lot of tools now. You know, you got the snow blower you can use, the backpack blower. You know, it's something to think about. But if you want all one battery platform, and this is, you know, everything here is really for the homeowner. You know, you want to step up to some commercial powered lithium ion stuff. You really got to go to their 40-volt stuff. But again, the trimmer and the hedge trimmer and their 40-volt, you're not seeing much difference. I think it goes up to a 15-inch swath with the 40-volt trimmer, but it's just so much heavier. And you know, with a string trimmer, you don't need trim. I mean, you know, unless you're doing like weeds. And you guys saw I have a video with this trimmer. It's probably got like 50,000 views, and I mean, I'm tackling some crazy weeds, and it does it, man. Like, pretty simple too, pretty easily. All right, I've been yapping a lot here. I mean, you can get, man, a 3,000 psi with definitely 2.7 GPM. I mean, this is an electric pressure washer. This must be kind of new. There's only 9 reviews on it here. 120 volt heavy duty motor. I mean, it's saving $100. This is kind of cool. I mean, but for those specs, it's a lot of money, man. But I mean, you definitely. What is going on, man? Yeah, so on off, man. I mean, for a electric pressure washer, 1500 psi is pretty damn good. And 1.8 general pump triplex plunger pump, steel braided quick connect high pressure hose, 120 volt. Yeah, here's the gas powered stuff. You know, with the Honda engine and all that. Wow, this is new. Yeah, I don't, man. Tell you, there's so much new stuff coming out. The DeWALT DXPW 1500E. Obviously, the E's for electric. Cold water pressure washers engineered to meet the rigorous demands of the cleaning professional. I wish they had a freaking video of this goddamn thing. You know, 1500, it's not going to be, I mean, it's, you know, you can get a 250, a 2300 1.2 for $259. You know, 3200 psi, you know, 3400 2.5. You know, to be honest with you, GPM, I look at a higher GPM over the PSI. It's really more important. I know Briggs and Stratton make a couple high GPM models, but you have to kind of look. Yeah, I wish they had a little video of this thing. I mean, I don't know. It seems you're paying a lot of money. It's very convenient. I love some of the electric stuff, but for 1.8 and 1500, that's a lot of money. But it's probably pretty damn cool. And I would love to, I might even look it up after I'm done with this. Man, this is a long, I'm just yapping, man. 5,700 watt. It's a lot of money, man, for a 5,700 watt generator. You know, I did some videos of the Cat. Really liked the Cat. Cat came out with some, you know, Caterpillar came out with some new generators. And, you know, you're going to pay for the DeWALT name. And I don't know who makes these for DeWALT. I don't think DeWALT makes these generators. But, you know, compared to a 7,000, I mean, you're definitely saving some money here. They make some pretty good generators. Again, I'm not sure of the company that makes them. And this might be a new design. I don't remember them looking like this. So this might be kind of like a newer design, DeWALT. I'm fairly certain of that because I actually have a lot of, I'm very familiar with DeWalt's generators. I see them all the time at the sites. Let's see if we get a little video here. It's connecting. Let's see what we got. Oh, my phone's about to die. What is it? Oh. No.
Introducing the new DeWalt 5700 watt portable.
It's new, like I said.
Featuring a premium DeWALT 389cc engine, this 5700-watt generator provides a long life of power. With a quick and easy start, the generator gives you power in seconds, while the idle control feature helps to conserve fuel and reduce noise on the job site. A low oil level shutdown feature automatically safeguards the engine from damage. The DeWALT 5700 features a hardened 1 1/4 inch steel tube cradle for added durability and strength. The 4 120-volt and 1 240-volt covered outlets give power to a range of tools you need to get the job done and protect against elements and rugged working conditions. The control panel also features an hour meter for tracking maintenance intervals and total hours used. 2 never-flat durable wheels make transportation over rugged terrain effortless, and the locking handle folds down to allow for compact storage. The new DeWALT 5700-watt portable gas.
Pat it, baby. And look into the camera, man. Yeah, it's a new one. I can tell by the design of it, the color. $600, 57. It doesn't even have electric start, so I don't know, man. I don't know. It's up to you, people. I didn't see anything that really stood out. But there's some stuff. And I'm not telling anybody not to get any. I mean, they're good tools. And if you're in the DeWALT platform, you're probably not going to get this stuff cheaper than what it is. I'm just telling you, value-wise, the Milwaukee deals that are going on compared to the Milwaukee deals that are going on and the, type of the performance and just design of the tool of the Milwaukee is just much better than these DeWALT 20 volts. But that being said, if you're in the DeWALT platform and you want to get into the DeWALT outdoor power equipment line, you know what? Their lawnmower's coming out. You're going to make that investment. I'm going to get the lawnmower. I want to get the blower. I want to get the trimmer, and I want to get the hedge trimmer. You're not going to beat this $269 price, and you're going to get a 5 amp hour battery. It's just, you're not saving that much money. It's almost, you can buy this with a 5 amp hour battery for like $199. Or the trimmer. I think the trimmer is like $199 with a 5 amp hour battery. Sometimes they're $179 on sale. And then you could buy it, but like I said, you're going to save some money buying these kits now at this price. All right. You're going to save a little bit of money, but the real savings is with the Milwaukee, because you get that performance that you just don't get with these DeWALT. But they're solid tools, good tools. If you were thinking of getting the DeWALT chainsaw, which I really like, I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think the Makita 36 volt brushed, a little bit more power, but I love this chainsaw. And if you wanted to get this chainsaw for $199 with the 5 amp hour battery, you're only getting this for $100. So it does make sense. Some of these, $500 for the Flex Volt stuff. The blower, terrible. All right, I got to end this, man. I hope you had a great time. Love you. Peace.